Before I go to the term rider, suppose the policy is not in force, but death occurred. What LIC will give? The paid up value, not the sum assured, bonus and all. What is paid up value, surrender value? I am going to deal you later. So, in force policy only, whatever I told is applicable. If it is not in force, whatever paid up value is available, that one only will be given, not the sum assured, not the bonus and everything. So, you see that most of the, or rather all the policies introduced by you is in force by your regular follow-up, regular guidance. You cannot pay on behalf of the party. But what you can do, you can regularly follow them and assist them to upkeep their policies, Only available at proposal stage. So, what I explained earlier, the natural death coverage and another 10 lakhs T or sum assured will be added. That's all. Whatever I explained earlier for natural death, that natural death cover amount plus the TRA sum assured amount will be added and given to the nominee. Accident death cover with extended disability cover. The example is same. I have not changed the example. Can be taken, I have explained you already anytime, but only the remaining premium paying term should be 5 years. So what is the coverage? Accidental death coverage is 20 lakhs plus bonus accrued. If it happens only due to accident. Suppose if it is natural death, this 10 lakhs will not be added. This 10 lakhs, rest will be given. If the death is due to accident, this 10 lakhs will also be added and given to the nominee. Note, to get ADB sum assured, death should occur within 180 days from the date of accident. That I have told you already. What is extended disability benefit? Death has not occurred, but some disability occurred. How to arrive it? If the total or partial disability occurs 1/120th of ADB sum assured will be given for 10 years. That is, if you divide 10 lakhs by 120, it is approximately 8,333. How LIC will give, whether they will round it off or exact will be given, I have to ascertain, or you can ascertain from your branch. Accident or disability cover should occur again within 180 days from the date of accident, and the policy should be in force at the time of accident, not at the time of death. So the policy should be in force at the time of accident or at the date of accident. Later, if he is not paying, it will not affect the contract of the policy to pay death claim, accident death claim, or total or disability benefit. I once again repeat, you should be clear about all this terminology. Then only you can guide if any death claim comes. You need not explain all this thing in depth for regular presentation. Whatever needed, that one only you explain. When death claim comes only, you have to apply all these deep rules and regulations. So, to give accidental death benefit or disability benefit, the policy should have been enforced on the date of accident. On the date of accident. If accident occurred, then if he pays the premium later on with your guidance and all, it will not be taken into account. It will not be taken. So in investigation, they will come to know it has been paid after that. Even for death, somebody used to tell, you go on premium, because people are asking me. I am well known LICN for the 5 kilometers radius, even outsider also, even seeing the website, Google search, even from the world around the world they are contacting me. So you should be thorough. You should be thorough. Don't misguide. If you don't know, kindly ask a known person, then you guide. Okay. If anybody is bedridden and revival takes place, spot revival is accepted. When revival comes, I will going to explain you, but it has come to my now tickled my thought process. I am telling you. But with the DGH, kindly do not give when he is bedridden. Ultimately, it will affect. How it will affect, everything I will tell you later. If the disability occurs at a 19th policy year, let us take, and accepted by LIC, also, out of this 25 years, at 19th year, so I am specifying here. So this is the 19th policy year at which the accident took place and disability also occurred and LIC also accepted. What will happen to that particular policy? What are all the benefits LIC will give to the policyholder? Because policyholder is alive. So nomination will come into effect if the policyholder dies only. As long as the policyholder is alive, he only can enjoy any benefit extended in the policy. So 8,333 per month will be given till maturity. If or she alive, it will be given for 7 years approximately at the rate of 833 into 12 into 3 will be, because he is going to enjoy 7 years and he would have received at the rate of 833 per month. So in maturity, what is the balance? 3 years are there. No, for that this calculation I have given. So with the maturity proceed, this will be added. This will be added. The balance will be added. The balance will be added. The balance payable for disability benefit will be given either at maturity or death, along with the maturity proceed or death proceed. Got my point? Are you clear? Anybody can answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Anybody is not thorough or want more explanation, I can stop this, or rather hold this slide and explain you more.
Sir, Jay Ganesh here.
Yeah.
Sir, that 8,333 plus 12 plus 3 is what?
That's what I am telling you. See, at maturity, now I am explaining this. 7 years you would have received, because the total disability payable is for 10 years. whatever be the policy term, so the total disability benefit payable is for 10 years. He has enjoyed 7 years and maturity occurred. Because it has happened at 19th year, so the remaining policy term. So the rest will be paid. That is 3 more years will be paid along with maturity proceed. Still, if you are not convinced, kindly contact me personally. I will explain you.
Okay.
Because
Thank
you are very new agent.
Thank you, sir.
Because you are my very new agent, I can explain you personally also.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Whatever you could understand now, kindly take it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Accident death cover alone. Now I am going to explain. Earlier I have explained ADB with EDB. Now accident death cover alone. So if accident occurs if death occurs due to accident, this 10 lakhs will be given as usual. No disability benefit. Suppose due to accident he is totally disabled or partially disabled. What are all the partial disability I have explained you earlier? There are 6 categories of partial disabilities, out of which 4 if he is eligible, rather fulfilled. 4 out of 6 if he fulfilled, then this disability benefit is payable under partial disability. But whatever it is, whether it is a total disability or partial disability, it will not be entertained here because he has opted only for accidental death cover, not EDB. That you should understand. Now critical illness rider. Now critical illness rider, how the benefits can be extended along with the policy, actually one can take health insurance from us, Arogya Jeevan or Jeevan Arogya, whatever the latest plan, that is separate. Whereas this is inbuilt if he is opted. If he has opted, it is inbuilt in the policy itself. Critical illness sum assured 10 lakhs will be given, immaterial of the expenses incurred. That is the greatest advantage. Suppose a party takes 25 lakhs proposal under endowment and he adds 25 lakhs critical illness rider, because 25 lakhs is the maximum one can add of all policies put together. So let us take he is the new prospect, no other previous policies. He takes 25 lakhs sum assured under endowment, new endowment 914, also adds 25 lakhs critical illness rider. Then he will get 25 lakhs critical illness rider benefit if it is accepted by LIC, because there are parameters to accept it. Immaterial of the expenses, he might have incurred 1.5 lakhs or he might the maximum now probably for heart surgery under 5 to 6 lakhs, something like that. Yet LIC will give 25 lakhs. Apart from that, what is the great advantage? Xerox copies accepted, not originals. So, in Mediclaim, suppose if he has taken Mediclaim with general insurance or Star Health Insurance, whatever it is, he can apply there also because they insist to originals there. Whereas for LIC, Xerox copy is enough. Only thing, the original from hospital discharge summary has to be obtained. What is original needed? The discharge summary from the hospital along with the Xerox of whatever prescription, bills paid to the hospital, medical bill, whatever to substantiate, you can give it. But few, if you give, it is good enough to settle the claim. So what is the original copy one has to submit? Only the hospital discharge summary. That should be in original. So this is the greatest advantage in critical illness rider as well as health insurance policy, Arogya Jeevan or Jeevan Arogya, whatever it is. I am going to take health insurance alone for 8 hours minimum. I have already taken for 12 hours earlier for many batches. So a fantastic plan, Arogya Jeevan or Jeevan Arogya, whatever terminology, whatever name we call, I couldn't recollect immediately because I am not in the field, only taking classes. So whatever relevant to the class only I am going through and updating my knowledge. Okay. Why I have taken for 8 to 12 hours health insurance? Fantastic, very fantastic. The points that I am going to give you definitely will be an eye-opener for you. Those who have given, not giving further policies, why? Because some misfire would have happened, that is, LIC would not settled the claim under this health insurance. It is not fault of LIC. It is fault of agent, I can underline, or field force. It might be development officer or somebody else. The way in which you have to project any plan. So, the way in which I tell you, if you project in the same manner to the customer 100% will not feel unhappy if it is rejected. I underline the word. If it is rejected. Okay. Note, CAR premium only will be waived if accepted and CAR paid. That is critical illness rider premium. Whatever basic premium, suppose he has added term rider, that has to be paid. Suppose he has added ADB or ADB, it has to be paid. Suppose he has added premium waiver benefit, it has to be paid. What only they will waive? Critical illness premium only they will waive. If they pay critical illness sum assured. Okay friends, that is the end of endowment. That is the end of endowment. So I have explained what are all the terms and conditions, benefits with illustration for you to understand Pakka. See, such a wonderful thing. Each and every plan is having its own merit and demerits. Why then you are selling only few plans? Then you are not a professional, then you are not a representative of LIC, I underline. You are not representative of LIC then. You are not a professional. Because I can prove that each and every plan has its own merits and demerits. Then how to pitch a particular plan based on the prospect only, not of your limited knowledge. Not with your limited knowledge. So if you are giving only few plans, that you are only eager to get your commission. I underline the word. Or if development officer involved, for his benefits. Whoever involved, field force, I underline in general, only to get your benefit, you are knowing only few plants and you are giving only few plants. That's totally wrong. Probably you may give more plants or rather few plants more to the tune of 70 to 80%. That's good. But 20% you have to give rest of the plants. Otherwise you are not a professional. You need not give for one particular policy endowment, another prospect Jeevan Anand. Like that in turn system I am not telling you to give. It all based on the proposer. Then how to get that information, which I am going to explain you in my presentation skills. How to pick a particular plan which is apt or most suitable for a prospect who is sitting in front of you. That I am going to explain in my presentation skills. Got my point? You can sell few policies to the tune of 70 to 80%. Because party may also, most of the parties or prospect may like it. But 20% you have to cover rest of the plants. Otherwise, you are not a professional.